Space Imperies Part 4. The love of Amanda. Dude, Tron altered clock time. Anything that looks like really, it's a fucked coincidence. Hard science fiction and realism of greater degree of probability. Original fictional story. Amanda and I exchanged a smile. We are close, she said. Al, we have not yet arrived. Someone came out behind a wall panel that was a hidden door. I turned over myself to the point of standing out, but Amanda's tone of voice reassured me. Hello, Mental, said Amanda. Amanda smiled. And I kept an appearance of calm despite the adrenaline that my heart was beating hard. He knew that any false move could jeopardize his mission, and Amanda, with a serene smile, turned to Menthol. Hi, Menthol. I knew we'd meet. Mental, a man of ordinary appearance, with eyes that seemed to see beyond the obvious, answered with a soft and firm voice. Amanda, Alex, I've been watching them. Now we've only confirmed our contact. Their determination is admirable, and they've managed to interpret and understand the messages correctly, but it will be good that we shorten the times. There are Voss Company employees who are very well paid agents by Lord Malachi. They want the source of energy and they won't give up until we stop them, and it must be legal. They have had a network of espionage and surveillance with all the means that can be bought. They still don't know that we're aware of it, and it'll be good as long as we can sustain it like that. Now don't say anything and go on. I'll send them tourist visitor tickets to Olympus Mons and we'll see each other on the tour. Still alert, I came a step closer, keeping my gaze fixed on Menthol. We're playing with fire. And we know there's more at stake than just a source of energy. What are you really looking for, Menthol? Menthol sketched an enigmatic smile and replied. The truth, Alex. The truth about what Neurotech is doing and how it affects all of us. But to get to that truth, we need teamwork. If they succeed in obtaining and replicating the source of energy, and with the neurocontrol systems they're developing, they will eventually end up extinguishing our freedom, any liberty, and they won't even leave us the freedom of our individual thought. Think about it. Now we're going, even if there's no direct surveillance, you could evaluate the times. I'll see you at the next meeting. Amanda and I exchanged a quick look. I knew, at least at the time, that trusting Mental could be a risk, but it was also the best opportunity to unravel the mystery and protect humanity from the dark intentions of Neurotech. Menthol opened the wall panel again and disappeared in the darkness of a narrow corridor. There was an insignificant flash of lights when a wave inhibitor disconnected. Amanda and I remained silent for a moment, processing Menthol's words. The gravity of the situation became increasingly apparent. We knew time was crucial and that every second counted. We must move fast, I said, breaking the silence. We cannot allow Neurotech to its goals. Amanda sighed, her gaze full of determination. We're going to need all the help we can. Mental's right, this is bigger than we thought. As we walked, Amanda started drawing up a plan. We headed back to our room, and we made sure that the surveillance suppressors were active. First, we need to analyze the data we get from the bot when Mental sends the tour tickets for us to go to Olympus Mons. And we must also find a way to connect with others who can help us, I added. We can't do it alone. Back in the room, we ordered room service and presented the bot with a tea service, and tickets for the tourist tour to Olympus Mons. We connected the devices and started scanning the bot's logs. Every line of code, every entry, could be the key to unraveling the mystery. Look at this, said Amanda, pointing to a particular entry. Looks like there's a pattern of log verification every 3 hours. It is very exaggerated for a household appliance, which means that we have a window of time to investigate without being detected, I replied. Check the reporting address, we have some time before the cycle closes. Amanda assented, her mind already working on the details. I have it. Amanda said, they are referred to an operational site of La Voss Company, but on the network it is listed as commercially disabled after the war. Now I save encrypted copy on a private server. And in the meantime, we must continue to seek allies. Mental may be a valuable resource, but we cannot rely on it alone. The mission became increasingly dangerous, but also clearer. We knew what was at stake and we were willing to risk everything for truth and freedom. Amanda and I looked at each other, knowing that every second counted. The information we had discovered was crucial, but we also knew we needed more support to tackle neurotech. We have to go to that operational site of La Voss Company, I said. If there's something encrypted there, it could be one of the pathways of neurocontrol programs. Amanda sighed, her gaze full of determination. But first, we need a plan to enter without being detected. And we also need to contact others who can help us. We can't do it alone. We decided to use the tickets for the tourist visit to Olympus Mons, and recontacting Mental would not be easy, but it was our best opportunity. Since we approached the transportation to the Olympus Mons area, we have been surrounded by real tourists, mostly from La Terra, a good coordinate to infiltrate more neurotech agents with the excuse of tourism to the areas where the Battle of Olympus Mons was fought. At first, when Amanda pointed to me, I didn't realize at first sight who they were. They were Klaus Bahn and Melissa Ilda. I had seen them both quite followed in the safety areas and roaming around the areas of biotechnology laboratories, but I had taken them for common security guards because of the black uniforms and the constant seriousness and constricted back face that characterized them, and it cost me to recognize them, but within the next second I discovered that it was because they were dressed in a colorful way and showed themselves cheerful and relaxed, but the gazes were cold as the background of a black pants. Amanda, I wish it was a coincidence, but these two here remind me of the old message from Ship 13. Houston, we have a problem, Amanda said to me. When the main tour started, Melissa Ilda and Klaus Bahn were going ahead, then they went getting behind and I lost them from sight. The voice of the tourist guide intercalated in his bloody stories that no one touched anything, because there was always the possibility that some explosive trap had been left undetected. And that was the last thing I remembered. I woke up in the arms of Amanda, who was walking and loading me like I was a cloth doll toward an emergency station. I thought, how strong is this woman? Then, in my foggy mind, I remembered the lowest coefficient of Martian gravity. I tried to access my integrated systems, and with a whistle I discovered that they didn't work. And I felt like I'd been chewed with boiling oil in my ass, back, and all over my left brace to my neck. I got to ask Amanda, what happened? Someone detonated a magnetic term, I replied without stumbling. I think I said, that liquor was very strong. Amanda kept walking, her face showed a mixture of concern and determination. I felt every step resounding in my painful body, but his strength and determination gave me a strange consolation. A magnetic thermometer. I was able to ask with a wire of voice. Yes, an electromagnetic pulse grenade, replied Amanda, without stopping. He cooked our integrated systems and caused those burns. But don't worry, you'll be fine. We arrived at the emergency station, where a medical team was already prepared. Amanda gently put me on a camel, and the doctors began to work immediately. As they looked after me, Amanda stood by me, her hand pressing on mine. Melissa and Klaus? I asked, worried about our comrades. I haven't seen them since the blast, said Amanda, with her tense voice. But we have to concentrate on putting you right first. Then we'll find them. The doctors worked quickly, administering painkillers and treating my wounds. I felt how the pain began to diminish, although my mind was still clouded by concern and confusion. Amanda, we have to go on with the mission, I said, trying to recruit myself. We can't let neurotech take the wins. I know, Alex, she answered with her firm gaze. You need to recover first. We can't do anything if you're not fit. I agreed, knowing I was right. I was not even going to be able to make him the delicious considering the conditions in which he had remained. As the doctors continued their work, Amanda began planning our next move. We knew time was crucial and every second counted in our fight against neurotech. If they blew us up, it was because we were on the right track, and they had discovered us, but they still didn't have neurocontrol operating programs, or it could actually have been an accident. I thought about that couple of children of their mother's chicken and a subtle desire to give them my blessings with a Viking hammer, and a spray of jalapenos by the ass.